for us. So, I'm 22. So, what I'm saying is, to the guys out there, like, please, it's so simple. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and call. Like in The Wolf of Wall Street, I say it all the time. Pick up the phone and start dialing. Pick up the phone and start dialing. You guys need to write it down. Get a piece of paper and write down the quote. Pick up the phone and start dialing. And hang it up on every wall in your house, in your room. And every time you wake up or you do anything, just look at the quote and it says pick up the phone and start dialing. And that is your sign to call. To call. Pick up the phone and start dialing. That's what you have to do. Pick up the phone and start dialing. He tells you in the movie, who we calling? Me. You have to call me. Arthur, you gotta pick up the phone and call. And I hate that I have to even say it. I thought it was in a guy's DNA to do this. I thought it was in a guy's DNA to pick up the phone and call. But apparently it's not if I have to verbally say it out loud. I thought it was in your DNA to do it. But I'm here being your dating coach to all these guys, because these guys, maybe you guys don't get it. Or maybe you do, but you just don't care about her enough. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you like all these girls you're texting, but you don't actually like her. Because if you did actually like her, you'd call her. Right? Because then there's those other guys, dating coaches, that are like, oh yeah, if he liked you, he would call you. Like, there's no way he wouldn't. Like, if he liked you, he would just call. Like, he wouldn't even text you, he would just call you. Like, there's so many guys who say that. So, I could just be dealing with a lot of guys who are just not interested in me. That could be my problem. I could just be dealing with guys that don't actually like me that much. Because if they did, they would just call. So for me to get on live and be like, you need to call us. And the guys are laughing because they're like, Miss, we would if we really liked you. We would be calling. You don't need to tell us. It's in our DNA to call and chase you. And you don't need to tell us to, because we would if we actually liked you. And if we don't actually like you, we're not going to do that. So you don't need to tell us. So you guys are probably like making fun of me because it's like, oh, look at Nancy begging guys. Hunter Thompson. Yeah, that's real suspicious. Yeah, no way. No way a guy just named Hunter Thompson joined my live. You know when people create fake accounts to stalk you? Yeah, he's dead. Not the famous one. Yeah, I feel like my ex is the type to make a fake account with his full first and last name and do it on purpose just to get my attention of like, hey, this is my fake account and my whole entire name is on the fake account. I just want you to think about me, so I'm gonna do it on purpose. So, yeah. And I can't believe I just said his entire name on the live. But, whatever, I don't really care. He probably doesn't even think about you, honey. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100% he does. There, not even a 99% chance that he does. Like, it's a 100%. There is no. There is no guy that I've ever had a thing with that doesn't think about me. Ever. It's just impossible. It's impossible. I no doubts in my mind with that. So I really wanted to make TikToks about this, about an event. I went to this like reunion thing at my school. It wasn't like at my school, but it was somewhere else, but it was like a school thing, like an alumni thing. And yeah, people were there, and a specific person was there, and I didn't even like look at him the whole time. Like, if I did, it was like for half a second, and I like Andrew. Anyway, I was in the library today, and I was like walking down this aisle, and I just looked straight ahead, and this whole entire section, and it just had like my ex's name, like all, like the whole section was like, it was like the letter, and then it had like the author's name or something, and it was like all of, like, it was his name, like just like 20 of them right in front of me. I just like looked straight ahead, and it was like all right in front of me, and I was like,